We are here today to honor Chelsea Olson and her accomplishments. The great coach Mike Krzyzewski once said that excellence deserves recognition, and that's what we're here to do today. Chelsea deserves her recognition for being excellent. Some of her accomplishments, just to list a few, are as follows. She's on the National Honor Society, volleyball, 4-year letter varsity starter, second team all-conference, first team all-conference as a junior, and MVP as a junior. Basketball, most likely, I'm guessing, 4-year letter winner. We'll see how the season goes. Second team all-conference as a freshman, honorable mention all-Tribune as a freshman, first team all-conference as a sophomore, and honorable mention all-Tribune as a sophomore, first team all-conference player of the year as a junior, and first team all-Tribune as a junior, honorable mention all-state last year, 1,000-point scorer, and the probable all-time leading scorer at Westby High School. Softball, probable 4-year varsity starter and letter winner, honorable mention as a sophomore and first team as a junior. In all sports, that would most likely be 12 varsity letters, which is almost unheard of. And to top it all off, as the most important thing of all, she's just a great person. And she's a kind person and a wonderful human being. And no matter where the road leads her down the future, we all know that she will continue to be a wonderful human being. And that leads us to why we're here today. Today, Chelsea will sign a letter of intent to play basketball next year on a full scholarship. I don't want to say yet where she's going in case everyone's a surprise, but you can probably guess by now. So with that being said, there are several people here who would like to speak on her behalf and honor her, and I'd like to welcome up the first one of those people, and that's one of her former coaches, Monty Dunn.
Feeling good sitting there, girl. You doing all right? So some pretty good memories coming up here. When we started back in the second grade, it was already obvious that Chelsea was not only skilled and willing to work hard, but just had an overall aptitude for the game that was truly unique. As coaches, we tried to make sure that every kid had the same opportunities, but at times even the kids would say, "Mr. Dunham, make sure Chelsea has the ball there." Okay, and she would take that challenge, and I don't know, we probably missed a couple shots to win games, but she made a few too. And somewhere along the way, with the help of Peg and Eric and the other parents who helped coach, I'd like to think we helped mold her into a person who had the kind of character to continue to excel in all these ways. I'm only going to just share one little story that I think kind of indicates her dedication and love for the sport. We'd have practice, starting in second grade. We'd be over at the elementary school after school one night a week or whatever, and her dribbling skills just kept getting better. So one day I was talking to one of her brothers in his band lesson, and I said, "Does she just practice all the time?" He says, "Yeah, it gets kind of annoying." I said, "What do you mean kind of annoying?" He goes, "Doesn't she go out in the driveway?" "No, she's down in the basement dribbling all the time." "Don't you have carpet in your basement?" "Yeah, but Mom and Dad got her like a piece of plywood, so she's dribbling on that down the basement all the time. It kind of keeps us awake all day." I said, "But Tyler," I said, "this is good, right?" He said, "No, Mom and Dad say, this is her goal. We're going to support her in every way we can." And I'll tell you, watching Bruce and Carrie support her, Grandpa and Grandma and the whole family, when they're there, and Roger, I'm sorry, I couldn't play her every minute of every game, okay? Roger would be there, "Monty, put Chelsea back in." I said, "She's only been out a minute. We got to let the other kids play her." But everybody got it, and it's just really it was a great opportunity, Chelsea, those first 6 years. I'd really like to say thanks for letting us be a part of that. Thanks for all the fun we had with you and all the other girls, most of which are here tonight. And it was just a real special time. We're just so proud of you and wish you the best in everything from here out. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bonnie. We have a couple other people that want to speak on her behalf. Next up, Chelsea's head coach, Brian Heater.
As I was kind of sitting here, Monty talked about goals. One thing that I did want to say is working with Chelsea, since she was a freshman, the one thing that we constantly talk about is achieving goals and setting good goals for yourself. And understandably, this has been a goal that Chelsea's been working for a long time, and had this in mind. And just sitting there right now, kind of staring at that piece of paper, it just kind of struck me what this accomplishment really means, and how many hours and how much time and effort on her part that this took to accomplish this goal that she had for herself. And so she's been a terrific person to work with, and I think an exemplary person in the community. And others here, these are the things that you can accomplish when you have those goals and a clear path and the community of support to achieve those things. And so just wonderfully happy for her and the opportunities that she'll have.
Thank you, Brian. And one more speaker, and then we'll let Chelsea sign her letter and let her say a few words. Her AAU coach, Shane Schmeling.
I'm not going to get in front of the mic and have a nice loud voice, so this is really a pleasurable thing for me. I see some familiar faces out here through all the years I've been coaching, but I met Chelsea about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, when she decided to try to further her basketball skills from not only what goes on here in Westby with the youth leagues and things, but also she wanted to try to play AAU basketball. At that time, we had a team of kids from the area, a pretty talented group of kids from the area that played for the lacrosse YMCA. And to see Chelsea start from that point where, I mean, literally, and some of you may understand what I'm saying here, I think the first year she played, I think it was 2 months before I actually heard her speak. She was shy, very unassuming. To see her go from there to this past summer playing against kids in Nashville and Louisville, some of the most talented kids in the country and more than hold their own, was neat, very neat. I'll congratulate Chelsea, obviously I already have, but also congratulations to a lot of you in here. A lot of people played a part in this, Monty and Brian, obviously her family. I'm going to get a little emotional, but as good a family as I've ever met. Friends, former teammates. It's not by accident that this has happened. I'll just close by saying that it's good to dream, it's good to have dreams. Chelsea had this dream from day one. And a lot of people have dreams, not a lot of people are willing to put in the time and effort it takes to fulfill those dreams. And I've seen her do this, and I couldn't be happier for her. So Chelsea, congratulations.
Thank you, Shane. And then at this time, we'd like Chelsea to take this opportunity to sign her national letter of intent. So if you want to go ahead and do that. Congratulations. And finally, to close out this short little ceremony, Chelsea would like to come up and say a few words of her own.
teams that I played on, but the teams of people who have coached me, played with me, supported me, celebrated with me, started this game of basketball with me, and finally the team that will finish my high school career with me. From the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you. For those of you who don't quite know yet, I absolutely love the game of basketball, and my ultimate basketball goal has always been to play college basketball at the Division I level. To get where I am today, I've spent countless hours working on my game in the gym, closely watched other players, attended every home and away high school game leading up to my freshman year, battled with my brothers and my cousin over a game of 21, and just tried to pick up anything I could to make myself a better basketball player, with the ultimate goal of a Division I scholarship. I stand up here tonight feeling truly blessed, but what I truly feel blessed with is all of you. You are my team of supporters. Although I have worked very hard on my basketball skills, I will not forget what every one of you have meant to my game. I have a tremendous support team since day one, and tonight I must give recognition to my team of supporters, whether they are here or not. I apologize up front if I forget anyone, but I will try my best to get everybody. Well, it starts with God, who I am thankful for, and has had his hand in this from the start. Sorry. Coaches Monty and Peck Dunham, my basketball memories start with you. I started learning the game from you. My first team was formed under you. My first high five from a coach was from you, and I can't thank you enough. You played a big part in getting me to where I am today. I greatly miss those days too, but to the girls who I started playing basketball with since day one, I started this basketball journey with you, and I wouldn't change that for a second. I continue to miss those weekend tournaments we played in, the great times we had. I wish so bad that we could have finished as teammates the way we started, but I understand that as we get older, life takes us in different directions. So thank you for making me a better player. Coaches Bruce Peterson and Anna Carrier, I couldn't ask for better school ball coaches. Both of you, along with Monty and Peg, prepared me well for what was ahead, which was high school basketball. I thank you both for your basketball knowledge and the time and energy that you gave our team, and because of that, I truly thank you. To the basketball teams from 2009 and 2012, prior to my freshman season, I watched and watched home and away games. Thank you for setting the bar high and putting the Lady North basketball on the map, and thank you for making me a better player. To my past teammates, I enjoyed every minute of playing time I had with you as an underclassman. I thank you for accepting me as your teammate. To the Corn Girls, Sammy and Sadie, thanks for many home meetings we had after games, whether they were good meetings or not so good meetings. Sammy, you made me feel comfortable as a freshman and sophomore, and I thank you for that. Coach Greg Danes, you push my buttons at times, but for that, I thank you. I thank you because you wanted the best out of me when I probably wasn't giving my best. I've always enjoyed talking basketball with you, and I thank you for devoting your time to me and the other players. I know you're always looking out for us and being the best players we can be. Thank you so much, Greg. To the Monday night ball handling leaders, coaches Bob Consley and Brian Huebner, I remember the first night I attended Monday night drills as the only girl in the gym. I was ready to show those boys that a girl can dribble too. Quite honestly, if I had to state one area of basketball that helped me get to where I am today, it would be my ball handling skills. I can't emphasize enough what Monday nights did for me and for my game. So I thank you for your devotion to good ball handling. It truly made me a better player. AAU coach Shane Schmeling, saying thank you to you is not enough. Saying you helped my game is not enough. I learned so much about basketball from you, and putting it quite simple, that first AAU season with you as my coach allowed me to a huge step towards the level of basketball I wanted to get to. You pushed me, you yelled at me, you pulled me out of the game, you made me want to quit sometimes, but you made me a much better basketball player because of that. I am forever grateful to you and your family for your continued friendship to me and my family. You have played a huge part field. Both of you have great basketball knowledge, and with only having played for you for a little over a year, I gained a lot of basketball smarts and skill. I enjoyed playing for you both and definitely appreciated your high intensity for the game. Brandon, my last AAU season with you, it was probably the best and most memorable AAU season that I had. Brandon and Richard, I can't thank you enough for your confidence in me as a player. And please give yourself a pat on the back for sending off yet another one of your players to play college basketball. To my AAU teammates, thank you for the privilege of playing with you. You have truly made me a better player because of your competitive nature. But above all, I thank you for the friendships we continue to have because of the one thing that we all have in common, our love for the game of basketball. I want to give a special shout out to two of my teammates and friends, Allie and Marissa. We have been very supportive of each other since our first AAU season, and for that I am grateful. I wish you the best this year as members of the Onalaska basketball team, and I look forward to competing against you one last time on February 7th. The Knoll family and Team Wisconsin AAU basketball program, I'm grateful for you for providing me with the opportunity to play for your program. I do know that your program gave me a better opportunity to showcase my talent. Because of that, I stand here tonight to sign my NLI to play for a Division I basketball program. I am forever grateful to you. I also want to recognize a few more who have given me great support and encouragement over these last few years. Eric Lovestead, I thank you for your words of encouragement and basketball talks over the last few years, especially after tough losses. You and your family have been a supporter since day one, and I appreciate it more than you know. Amy, also thank you for being another great supporter and a person who has always boosted me up as an athlete and a person. You've always been very kind to me. Gary and Mary Danes, you're a great supporter of Westby girls basketball, and I personally thank you. To my church family, what can I say? Your attendance at my athletic games means a lot to me, and between you and the rest of my family, I couldn't ask for a better fan base. I thank Arnie and Catherine Anderson for their continued support of me by sending me periodic mailings and words of encouragement. Last but absolutely not least, I want to thank some people that really deserve nothing but the best. I want to thank my family. Sorry.
program. I guess at this time, if people want to come up, obviously want to talk to Chelsea. I think there's going to be some cake, refreshments, things like that coming out, and people want to take pictures. We can get to that. So, thank you.